Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is Nolan, or the Optimistic Gamer here, and welcome back to the Optimistic Survival Series. Recently, we have been doing quite a bit of building and quite a bit of farming. We worked on our sugarcane farm in the last episode and got that 100% automated and very efficient as well. You can see it was just emptying as we got down here, and we are already up to 4.5 stacks, and I really haven't even been on this world for that much time since the last episode, so that is working out really nicely for us. We also built our automatic smelter a couple episodes ago, and I have played around with this design in creative a little bit, and I came to a look for this building that is much more appealing than what we have right now. But since we've been doing a lot of building and a lot of automation, I figured we would take the day off from all of that and head to the village to buy ourselves an Ocean Explorer map. Now, I know technically we don't need an Ocean Explorer map because we have 3 ocean monuments right out that way. I know exactly where all 3 are. They can all be seen from a single spot anyway, but I would like to get a map just because it is part of the Minecraft experience, and it would be fun to play that out as if we had no idea where the ocean monument was. So for that, I believe we need an empty map, and we also need some emeralds. We don't have any emeralds, so we will get some sticks and trade with the Fletcher. And as for the map, we will go ahead and make that real quick. That is not a big deal at all. And I know I said I will be using the path still instead of elytra, but until it's finished, we can go ahead and fly over to the village. But once I do get that all finished up, I will rely more on horses once again. But back here in the village, we need to find well, first of all, we need a Fletcher so we can turn all of our sticks into emeralds here. So we will do that real quick. And I'm worried that 6 isn't going to cut it, but the other thing we need is a cartography table, which I believe is just 4 planks and 2 pieces of paper on top of that. So we will go ahead and make that real quick, and again, I don't think 6 is going to be enough to buy an Ocean Explorer map, because I think we need to level him up to begin with. Luckily for us, we have plenty of sugarcane now, so we can do that quickly with paper. I don't remember what else they trade, but we will find out here in a moment. So we'll place this down right here, and looks like this guy right here has decided to become a cartographer. I think it's their 2nd level, so I'm just going to need quite a bit more paper, and that will get us enough to afford the map. We will grab what we have down here, which is already... Was that a zombie in there? No, it wasn't, because a zombie wouldn't fit in there. That was just the minecart. But look at that. I was gone for... What was that? Maybe 2 minutes, and we already got another half stack. So I think this is working out very nicely for us. So we will grab that sugarcane, but we will also harvest the rest of whatever we have up here, since we won't really need this, not this stuff, around the other side of the potion area. Now that we have a farm as efficient as that one, there's really no point in having this sugarcane here. We will either continue a path going this way, which I think is what we will do, because we don't really have anywhere else where it could extend on this side. I was going to maybe suggest a pond, but I think we will go with a path going that way. But another task for a future episode, so let's go ahead and convert this sugarcane into paper, and I might as well make some more firework rockets while I'm at it. We'll just take a stack of gunpowder, make what I can, which will be 3 stacks of firework rockets. We will throw a couple of those into our ender chest and head back to the village, trade with the villagers a little bit, and get ready for heading to the ocean monument. So let's find our cartographer. It looks like he is right down here, and they keep getting out. I don't know how... I don't know how they're getting out, but they somehow get out. That's on them. I'm not letting him back in. Alright, he is leveling up now. We will see what he has to offer. And there it is, the Ocean Explorer map. It's a compass. Okay, not a map, so I wasted an entire compass, I guess. And that isn't really a smart move considering we are literally down to our last piece of redstone here. And if you saw the last episode, iron, there it is. If you saw the last episode, you will know how bad our redstone situation is after building that farm. We could definitely be doing a lot better, that's for sure. And he is somewhere around here. We'll go ahead and... Oh, this will be good. Yeah, he didn't stand a chance. And they all got nervous there. Alright, well, we will go ahead and talk to him. Get the... And of course I'm a couple emeralds short. There we go. We'll get that map from him and be good to go. I'm eyeballing this 11 glass panes for an emerald. Because the librarian trades... Not him. Not any of these guys. Do I not have any high-level librarians? The librarian trades 1 emerald for 4 glass blocks. And I'm trying to do the math in my head, although I'm 99.999% sure that that would not be profitable, just because the dev team, they wouldn't have something like that unless it's a bug, which I highly doubt. So we'll go ahead and sleep real quick and get ready for the ocean monument in the morning. We will start off by brewing some potions. Do I already have water breathing? I feel like I have made water breathing in the past, but I could be wrong. It doesn't look like I do, so we will need to do some fishing and full inventory. Might as well just fill up the rest of these. We will need to do some fishing and get a puffer fish so we can get water breathing potions. And I have a golden carrot already for some night vision, so we will get that started. And aside from these potions and just a little bit more food, there's not really anything else that I will need. I will remember to bring our netherite hoe, which is in the ender chest, in case we come across a room with sponges. Otherwise though, there's not really anything specific that I am wanting to bring, so... just the potions, food, and we'll be good in that regard. We won't need any doors since we will have the water-breathing potions. And in the meantime, let's head over to our boathouse, which we have not been to in a while. I know I said we might visit it at the end of the last episode, but we never got around to that. You can see it hasn't been loaded in, so the roof hasn't been aging at all. But maybe now that we are here, it will weather a little bit more. And do I seriously not have a fishing rod over here? Oh, well, what do you know? 2 water breathing potions. I guess that takes care of that. 16 minutes should be enough time for us to get in there and kill the 3 Elder Guardians. So I'm not going to brew any more water breathing. We will just make a few more night vision potions and call it good with that. While the night vision potions finish up, we will see which direction this map has us going, because there is an ocean to the west of the village over that way, so it'll be interesting to see where it takes us. It looks like it actually wants us to go to the south a little bit and slightly to the east, so we will actually be going in that direction, which would have been my very last guess in terms of where this map would take us. But hey, if there's a ocean monument there, then that's where we will head. So I'm just gonna grab a few golden carrots and we are good to head on our way. This will be fun. I don't normally come down in this direction. I know we have that jungle over this way and some of those stony peaks as well, but it'll be interesting to see what else we have over here, if anything at all. How about that? How about a pillager outpost at the top of these stony peaks? I was not expecting that. I wonder if we have any allays from this pillager outpost. Let me fly around to the other side here. It's not looking like we do, Also, I just realized I'm traveling north, so it will actually be in the direction that I thought it was, but that's okay because look at this, we found a pillager outpost out of it. I don't want to kill any of them right now, I just want to see what's going on here. We will definitely have to come back here and see what this is all about, but it doesn't look like we have any allays. Since we're here though, I'm gonna jump up here real quick and we will see if we have any armor trim in here. It doesn't look like we do, so let's be on our way going south in the right direction this time. And with the boathouse right behind us, this is the direction I expected us to be traveling for this ocean monument. And there it is. So I do wonder actually if this is one of the 3 ocean monuments that we can spot from the same location. Of course, my render distance isn't up all the way right now, so I won't be able to tell right now, but I say we get right into it. Let me fly up a little bit. We will go ahead and drink. Let me organize my inventory a little bit here. We'll drink the night vision first. We have 3 of those, and right before we hit the water, we will go ahead and chug the other one, the water breathing, and this is just total chaos. We're just gonna quickly get in here, and there's the mining fatigue, and we're just gonna swim around, see if we can find the... Oh! Well, I thought I... Uh-oh. That could have been bad. I thought I drank the water breathing potion. I guess I drank 2 night vision potions. That's unfortunate. Oh well. But I can take a deep breath now. Of course, no pun intended. And we are just going to swim around, see if we can find these Elder Guardians somewhere in here. Alright, I think I see one, maybe, right through here. Well, that wasn't what I was seeing, but that's what we have. So we'll just attack him real quick. Not taking too much damage. Of course, we have really good armor, so no worries there. And I might actually put on my chest plate. That would be a smart decision for us. I completely forgot that I didn't have that on. So with that, we are much more protected now. We can swim around, see if we can find the other 2 Elder Guardians. Here's one of them. We'll just kind of dodge the lasers here. We'll be a little smarter about this one than we were about that last one. Maybe, maybe not. Again, we have really good armor, so I'm not too concerned to just get right in his face and attack him with our sword a few times. So that's 2 Guardians now. The third one is normally up at the top, and that is a nice sight for us, a sponge room. We will come back to that when our mining fatigue has worn off. For now, we need to find a second sponge room. That is awesome. But again, we need to find this last Elder Guardian. And for this, I think it would probably be best if I found my way out of the ocean monument and went towards the top. That is, if I can even remember how to get out. Not that way. I remember coming in from here. I think it was maybe right up here. Yes, this looks familiar. Right down here, and here's the outside of the monument. So if we go up to the top here, he's normally right down below that prismarine right there. I'm not really sure how we're gonna get in it. Did we just get hit by a trident? We sure did. We need to find that drowned. I see a trident over there. There he is. Alright, let's see if we can get a trident. Did we get anything? No, no trident. Oh well. And I'm just getting attacked nonstop by these guardians. We may need to fly away for a second and come back, but I think we'll be okay. I just need to find that last Elder Guardian. Okay, I saw him on the captions. He is somewhere around here, so let me try to get up that way. Well, our mining fatigue is about to wear off, and right as I said that, we got the effect again, of course. Let's see if we can get some Dolphin's Grace and swim around. here a little bit. I don't think he's on the outside of the ocean monument. I think he is going to be on the inside somewhere. It's just a matter of figuring out where exactly he is spawned. Well, I hear him. He's got to be right through this wall, so I'm just gonna slowly mine away at it. We do have efficiency 5, so that's okay. And I somehow knew that that was gonna happen. We'll try again on this one. Nothing, of course. Maybe right here, one layer down. I really am crazy for doing this, but right down there on the captions, it is appearing quite a bit, the Elder Guardian, so we are very close. And it looks like our night vision is wearing off, which means our water breathing will wear off here pretty soon. So let's go ahead and drink our second water breathing potion. And we will drink the second night vision potion as well. And then continue our search for the third and final Elder Guardian, which I still have not found. You know what? I think he's actually above us. There we go. Alright, we are through to the next room, and there is our last Elder Guardian. Let's attack him and hopefully do this before that mining fatigue wears off in about 28 seconds or so. There we go. Alright, so now we're just going to have to wait a little while longer. Where were we in proximity to the rest of this ocean monument? I don't really recognize any of this over here. This I do, though. Is this where we were? Were we that close? No, this is a different sponge room. Interesting. Oh well. Well, we killed the 3 Elder Guardians. We've taken care of that. Our mining fatigue is gone, so let's go ahead and grab all of these sponges. And then there is at least one more sponge room. There might be a second one. Well, a second one on top of the 2 that I already know of. And then, of course, we will have to pay a visit to the central room to get our gold blocks. And was this right under the top of the fortress? It was. I guess I could have just come up to the top and broken the block from up there. Of course, there are guardians all over the place out there. That would have been pretty dangerous for us. So I think the way we accomplished that worked out pretty well for us. But now I'm just lost in the maze of this monument, trying to find the other sponge room. So here's the room with the gold. We will grab all of these gold blocks real quick. And then, again, one more sponge room at least, although I think there are 2 more because there was the one that I found and then the one I found right next to it, and I don't think the one right next to it was the one that we've already collected sponges from. So here's one of them. This is the one where we broke all of the blocks. And the other sponge room, if there is one more, would be somewhere right around here. There it is. So 3 sponge rooms from this ocean monument, as far as I know. I wouldn't assume there are any more than that. That's already quite a bit. But who knows? Maybe when we come back on a later date, we will find sponges. I do plan on draining this out, maybe turning it into a farm, so we will definitely be back, but that won't be for a while. In the meantime, though, we will just dig our way out of there, head to the top, and elytra off of the top of this monument, if we can do so safely. Oh, well, you know, maybe it would help if I was actually wearing my elytra. There we go. Alright, well, we made it out pretty much unharmed. I know we had that little scare there at the start with the potion and whatnot, but we survived. We managed to make it out of there, and we did so with a stack and a half of sponges, and I don't think I am going in the right direction here. And we have made it back home, so let's go ahead and just go over what we have collected from that. We got 8 gold blocks, we picked up a couple of prismarine blocks and shards along the way, but of course the big ticket item for us from the ocean monument are the sponges. Let's actually take these to the nether and dry them off. I suppose we could put them in our new smelter, but there's something about that sizzling sound when we place them down in here. It's just a very satisfying noise. There we go. That's a good sound. And I heard a couple hoglins. I think they're on the outside of us. I haven't done a whole lot of work with our nether hub recently. Again, though, I am working on mob proofing it, making these all lower half slabs so we don't have mob spawns in here. And of course it won't ever be perfect, but just something that I've been working on, of course. I think I mentioned this in the last episode, but just one of my many tasks that I have piling up on my to-do list. This one's low priority though. I'm not too worried about it. As long as we just have the portals and a convenient way to get there, I'm not too concerned on the aesthetics right now. So with the ocean monument rated, that puts a close to that portion of the episode. And we are just going to finish today's episode with something that I briefly mentioned I wanted to do in the last episode, and that is turning our original starter home into a sort of cave entrance into our underground area that we have down below. I still had some potatoes in there. And of course that starts with us moving a lot of these items out of the starter home and into our storage facility or our house. And I have realized something. I don't think that we have slept in our house since we have built it, which is kind of amazing to me. I would think that by now we would have at least spent a night in here if I can make it upstairs. The real question though is, do we want our bedroom up here or do we want it sort of down here and filling in this space? I think it makes more sense to put it up here. It's a little bit more private, so we will go ahead and we'll put our bed here in the corner for now. We'll put a chest right next to it. And of course, a work in progress for sure in this house, but it's coming along slowly. Meanwhile, back here at our former house, we will kind of transition so that this staircase leads into this house and we enter from inside to get down here versus just having a hole in the middle of the ground out here. And we will make it look a lot nicer. Of course, we will definitely get some stairs put in because that is just a pain to have to run up here and have it be super slow, especially when I'm coming all the way from the branch mine down there. So we will start with, I think, just tearing out the floor, maybe from here. And I think we will do a stone brick wall below the birch wood. So we will do that here in a moment. And then we will just kind of dig out a few blocks right here. And my netherite shovel is dangerously low. I still don't have unbreaking on that, so I definitely need to get that in the near future. And I think what we will actually do is maybe take this down. Well, we will have a fence that goes along here, maybe extend this over this region right here, and it can kind of sort of be this floating design that we have. Maybe we could even suspend it with chains. That could be fun. But I think we will take this down maybe one more layer here and have a 4-block wide staircase that goes all the way down and stops at various levels for things like the sugarcane farm, for example. But I'm going to breed some animals real quick and mend this shovel. Well, I know it doesn't show, but I got it up to about 210 durability, so that should be enough to finish off this project right here. So as I was saying, we're just going to take this down a couple more layers here. I want it to be relatively deep initially, that way we don't have to have a staircase that goes all the way down. And we're just going to clear out even underneath this floor right here, just a little bit, and replace these walls with stone brick, like I said. And my Silk Touch pickaxe is also getting low, so I need to do a lot of XP grinding here in the future, which I think with all of this happening, it's probably almost time to get our Enderman farm built. That may or may not be our next episode. We will just have to see. There is quite a bit that I have in store, so I just don't know that we will get around to that right away, but definitely in the next 2 or 3 episodes we will get that done. And of course the shovel, living life on the edge with the durability all the way down to 19 now. So let me get a couple more stacks of stone bricks here, and we will just fill in the rest of these walls down here. So those are all filled in. Again, this is just going to sort of serve as a hub. We may turn this into some kind of workstation, make it look more like a cellar or a basement. I think that could be kind of cool. But right down here, this is where the main cave entrance staircase will be. It's going to be 4 blocks wide, so that will allow us a minecart track if we want to have one of those, and just plenty of other space to easily access the mine. So now we need to link it up with the other staircase over here. For that, I'm just going to take the coordinate right here. So we're at 90, 1116, and negative 352. So here's 90. Now we'll go to 1116. And we'll go a couple more blocks here. And there we go. And our netherite shovel is literally down to 4 durability. I'm going to actually move that so I don't accidentally use it. And there's our staircase. Although I'm not really sure how that helps us. I'm still kind of working out the details of that. Well, I've actually been AFK at the creeper farm for a while, so this will be interesting to see how this goes. I'm going to pull some of this gunpowder out of there so we can see how much we end up getting from all of these. We're going to stand from a safe distance and just start to attack these creepers. Alright, we definitely got a lot of levels from that. Our shovel has mended up nicely. I even mended our armor as well. As for gunpowder, well, this might take a while. Hopefully, anyway. Let's check the hopper here. Oh, no, I guess that's it. 3 stacks of gunpowder, though. That's not bad. So let's head back home and finish off the mine. So like I said before, I'm not 100% sure how this is gonna go down. I think the best way to do this, honestly, will just be to have a tunnel that extends over to that staircase. That way we don't have to build an entirely different path for it. And we will just have the staircase start right here instead of back at this spot, but we will still have this little tunnel here, and the whole house area will link up with that. So the whole staircase will end up being 6 blocks wide, which seems a little bit excessive, but at the same time, just as with the sugarcane farm the other day, we could always use these resources to go into our builds. And that's kind of how this will look. I'm gonna knock off one more. I'm trying to think. I think we'll take one more layer off of the top. And that should give us enough clearance to comfortably get a staircase put on top of these blocks. So let me make a bunch of stone stairs real quick. And we'll start from right here. And yeah, that gives us plenty of clearance. If I were to put upside down stairs, oops, on the top part here, does that still gives us just enough clearance to sprint down, and we should be able to sprint up just fine as well. So that's how that will look. And I like the idea of just using plain stone stairs because it's gonna feel less, it'll feel more natural in the whole cave area. It won't feel like this, the stone brick, where it's very artificial. It's going to feel like it's a natural part of this cave to a degree. But now it will just be a matter of digging out a staircase like this that goes all the way down to our branch mine, all the way down at the bottom. We can't even see it because of the little spot in that cave that kind of turns off to the side and then goes back down. But that staircase will go all the way back down. As for this region right up here, let me go get some oak fence real quick. Oak fence along the edge here for the railing, and some chains from the ceiling to make this floor look like it is actually suspended. Since we're not going to be using this door a whole lot, I can go ahead and get rid of that pressure plate. That's not a big deal at all. Do we need one more chain? I'm trying to think. I think we will try one more chain and see how it looks, and then step down here. I think that third chain is just fine how it is, so we will go with that. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy with all of this. I might get some oak stairs put in here. Actually, we will go with stone brick stairs, partially because I already have stone brick on hand, but also because I think it would be kind of cool if it blended in to the wall a little bit. So we will bring this down, we will turn it here at the end and have it come down a couple more blocks like that, and then just do upside down stairs underneath it. I think right here we will actually fill it in to be solid. There we go. Now we just need to get some torches down here, just temporarily. Again, I want to do something with this space. I know we could come up with a really cool and creative fun design to have right down there, and I would like to do something like that, but we can fill in the top part of this ground up here, and there is our cave entrance, our former starter house repurposed into something else. I may renovate the outside. We'll just see. I know it doesn't really match with the rest of the theme, specifically the birch, but I think if I were to put a cobblestone border around the roof, I think we could make it blend in nicely. But again, that is gonna be another task for another day, like many of the things on our to-do list. I think that's actually where I'm going to leave the episode for today. We'll end it from the sofa of our house. If you did enjoy this episode of the Optimistic Survival series and you are looking forward to seeing more just like it, definitely hit that thumbs up button. Also make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on daily content as soon as I publish it. Check the description for some more important information, links, how to contact me, all of that good stuff. And with all that being said, comment, like, subscribe, remember to stay optimistic, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Bye.